Hello and welcome back to another Let's Sit and Talk episode. And the topic today is general chat. We're just going to have a nice general chat and look at the beautiful ocean and see where the conversation goes. I haven't posted over this weekend. It was a bit manic. It was a bank holiday weekend as well, so I just didn't get a chance. But here I am today posting another video, and I hope that you'll find it enlightening and enjoyable. First things first is I'd like to just say that I will be starting a new schedule with my posts. For those of you who have been subscribers with me before 2022, you'll remember that I used to post every day, like clockwork, every day, like clockwork. I was always posting videos and I never missed videos. And that I haven't really posted any videos since 2022. But now I am starting to post again, and I want to get back into a rhythm and a routine of posting. So I've come up with a little schedule. I'm going to try and mix and match just to make it a bit exciting on the channel. The new schedule is as follows. Every Monday I'll be posting a Let's Cook video, or Let's Get Cooking, and that's when we'll make some healthy, nutritious meals together, and I can show you step by step how to do it. On Tuesdays, this will be Let's Meditate. So it'll be a day of meditation. I can do healing meditations, spiritual meditations, mindfulness meditations. It'll just be a fun day where we can meditate together. Every Wednesday, it's a Let's Walk and Talk, or Let's Sit and Talk. We either walk and talk or sit and talk. Where we go for a nice walk somewhere in nature, and we'll discuss some exciting topics, all to do with health, fitness, nutrition, how to create a healthier, more balanced life. There'll be manifestation, all different kinds. Anyway, we'll have fun with that. Thursdays will be Let's Get Fit videos, where we'll do home workouts and workouts together. And to keep up with our health and our fitness, which is ever so important. So I'll be posting fitness videos that we can work out together that you can do at home. Friday is Let's Get Creative videos. And these will be videos that inspire you to get creative. We may make projects, and we may do some manifestation, creating things through manifestation, arts and crafts. Little DIY projects. It'll just be a fun day of creativity and making something new. Saturdays will be Let's Heal videos, and these are videos that are aimed at helping you to heal. If there's anything that needs healing, we may look at how to tackle worries and concerns, how to cope and deal with stress and anxiety, look at healing from grief and loss. We'll just look at all different topics, and that's based on healing. There may even be a few little meditations and exercises chucked in there, the things that you can do to help with your healing journey. And on Sundays, the final day, I'll be getting my tarot cards out, which I haven't actually got them out in years. They've been getting dusty on my shelf. And I'm going to get them out, and we'll do a weekly forecast for all the different signs, for earth, air, fire and water, and we'll look at what you can expect to happen over the coming week. It'll be like a weekly forecast for the week ahead. So this is the new schedule that we'll be following, and I'll probably start doing the schedule as of next Monday, or next Sunday actually, this Sunday coming. I wanted to start it earlier, but I have a manic week planned. My daughter's moving home, so it's a bit crazy. But we'll definitely start this new plan probably on Sunday, if all goes well. There may be days when I'm not able to post due to obviously life can be hectic. We never know what's going to creep up. I could just be busy one day or not well, but as a rule I'll try and post daily and to keep up with my posts. I'd now like to share with you why I haven't been posting since 2022. It's been a really transformational period in my life. So I was posting, I think, until about May 2022. And then I had a loss in my life. My mom passed away, and I took her passing very, very badly. I did not take it well. I also had my brother-in-law passed away just before my mum, and my mum did, and not long later, one of my best friends passed away, committing suicide. So it was like a lot of loss in such a short space of time. And I was also dealing with other personal things in my life, which is personal, so I'm not going to mention what they were, but I had about 5 or 6 different traumas going on. It was a real tower moment for me. And so obviously I could not post, and I got into a very bad place in my life. I was so depressed. I ended up on antidepressants because had severe depression and anxiety. My anxiety was through the roof. I used to have panic attacks. Grief can be quite a big thing. It really, really hits a person. Yeah, I went through a very dark place, and I ended up putting on so much weight. I went from a UK dress size 8 to near UK dress size 12, which was quite a big jump for me, because I hadn't put on that much weight in such a long period of time. And I had to undergo bereavement counseling, bereavement therapy. I was working at the time. I was obviously uploading every day on my YouTube channel. I was doing readings through my Etsy, and I was working as a chef in a care home, and then I had another job at the same time where I was working as a chef in a vegan restaurant, and I had a very busy life. But when this happened, obviously I'd got to a really bad place in my life, so I couldn't work anymore. I had to end up giving up my jobs. I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I was in such a bad place. I do have fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue, which is ongoing illnesses, and they were flared up because of the grief that I was going through. So, yeah, I was unable to work. I was put onto disability living allowance and benefits, and yes, it was not good. Anyway, the point is, that is why I was unable to upload, and I neglected my channel. I had near 1,000 subscribers, and I'd worked so hard for years and years to really build up my subscribers. And I had all these beautiful videos, and I ended up deleting. I was just in a really bad place. And I had to go through a lot of healing work to get myself in a good place. And it took a few years. When I got to about last year, and I thought, look, I can't keep going down this path. I wasn't looking after myself. I wasn't looking after my health. I didn't care what I looked like. I didn't make an effort with my appearance. I had put on weight. I felt uncomfortable. I had no confidence. And there came a point one day, it was early last year, going into January, so the end of 2023, going into 2024, and I just thought, look, I can't keep doing this. I've got to make a change. I can't, I've got to get myself sorted. I have to change my life, and no one can do it. No one can do it. I'm the only one who can do it. So what I did is I decided, right, I'm going to do a life review. And I sat down. I remember it was around January 2025. And I sat down and I did a life review. And I looked at every single area of my life. I literally broke down my life. I wrote down health, fitness, nutrition, sleep, finances, because I'd gone into so much debt because I wasn't working anymore. And I was trying to get by. And I had to end up getting a debt relief order in the end, just to get myself out of the mess I was in. Anyway, so I decided, look, something's got to change. I got to get back on my feet. I was doing so well, and now I've just gone bump. So I did this life review, and I looked at every area, my boundaries, my mental health, my emotional health, my physical health. I looked at my home, everything. I just broke it down literally piece by piece. I dissected my whole life basically, and I looked at what changes need to be made. Where was I going wrong? What was I not doing? What was I doing that I shouldn't be doing? And I really broke it down. And then I started creating action steps. What action steps do I need to take to really tackle these areas in my life? How am I going to change my life? And I went and I wrote pages and pages of notes and action steps for each area of my life. And I gave myself deadline dates and when I hope to achieve each action step by. And I didn't just create this life review. I went on to research. So I thought, right, I'm going to work on one thing at a time, because if I try and work on too many things at once, I can't give 100% of my energy to that specific area that I'm working on. So I went and I broke down my life. I did a life review. I worked out what action steps I needed to take. And then I chose one specific area to work on at a time. And I thought, once I've completely worked on that area, I know I'm not going to get it perfect. There's no way any area in your life can be perfect. You can get it to a really good state, but with life itself, you can never get anything perfect. You may get close enough. But I wanted to keep that in my mind because I didn't want to be disappointed. I thought I'm going to do the best I can, even if I do one thing each day towards making a difference to my life and towards my well-being. That's something to be proud of myself for. And that's what I did. And because at that stage I was still struggling, but I put in energy even each day. I started off just doing one thing at a time, and it built and it built and it built, and I started doing more and more and more and more and more. Anyway, I'm going off track here. So let's rewind. So I did all my life review. I made my action steps. I gave myself deadlines. I chose a specific area to work on. And then I put all my focus, my energy, my time and effort into that particular area that I'd focused on. So for example, when I did sleep hygiene, I looked at my sleep. I thought, this has got to change. This is not working. So I binged on sleep hygiene. I did certificates. I got certificates because I did so many courses on it. I read every book I can find on it. I watched every video I could watch on it. I went to the library. I found all the books I could. I just binged on it. And then I put into practice what I had learned from the research that I did. Once I got my sleep hygiene sorted, that's when I started focusing on the next area, which I think that was smoking. Because my mum passed from cancer. She had a long battle of cancer for a few years. And so that scared me because I knew it ran in my family. A few other family members had passed from cancer. And I didn't want to have cancer. And I thought, I've got to change this. And I've been smoking since I was 15 years old. And I decided, look, I need to stop this for my own health. My mum's passing really made me think, oh gosh, okay, I've got to make some changes. So I signed up to quit smoking clinics with my doctors. I did research on what's the best methods for quitting smoking, and I really started putting that into place. And I actually quit smoking on the 5th of October this year. Would be 2 years since I quit smoking, because this was all happening last year. So yeah, last year, this year, yeah. So it'll be about 2 years. Anyway, or a year, whatever it is. Anyway, it's been a long time. Okay, so then next I decided, right, I'm going to look at my nutrition. That's another area. And I started binging on books and videos and anything I could find on nutrition. I did food psychology courses. I did food hygiene courses, health and nutrition courses. And I got all my certificates. I really binged on it. And like before, once I learned everything I could learn about the subject, I went and I put all that I learned, I applied it to my life. I started eating differently. I changed my eating habits. I eat really healthy, nutritious foods. I really made changes. Then I looked at my fitness. I thought, I've got no fitness. I've got to get fit. I started going to the gym. I signed up with a Zumba class, which I absolutely love. It's a good class. And I started doing home workouts. I started doing courses, fitness courses, fitness instructor courses, work at home courses, doing fitness outdoors courses. Oh, there's so many courses. Again, I got all my certificates for it, but I really binged on it, and I started applying all that I was learning. I was taking action. I wasn't just planning, I wasn't just researching, I was taking action too. And I work out 3 times a week. I do home workouts. I go for walks daily. Every day I have to get out and go for long walks. I average between my daily steps is about between 16 to 24,000 steps a day. I literally, because I'm constantly on the go. And then I started looking at other areas, my home. What do I need to do with my home? I made a big list, everything that needs mending, fixing, sorting, organizing, deep cleaning, and I've just been plowing energy into building a nice home that I love to be in. It still needs a lot of work, my home, but I'm getting there. Again, I looked at my finances. I looked at where I'm going wrong, what changes need to be made, and how I can change that. I looked at why I'm in debt. Why have I got myself to where I am at that point? I cancelled all my credit cards. I've got a debt relief order put into place to help me because I was in such a bad place financially. And I started making changes to the way I spend, changes to my money management skills, budgeting skills. I did research on how to handle money properly, how to budget properly, how to have good money management skills. Again, I got certificates in that. I just did all these courses. I read all these books. This is all from the whole of 2024, basically, and this year. It's continued into this year. I'm still working on my life. Even now, I'm still working on my life. And I started looking at self-care. Literally every area, self-care, boundaries, how to have healthy connections and relationships. I started looking at my emotional state, mental state, everything. I started looking at the hobbies, all those hobbies and interests that I've neglected doing. I thought I'm going to start doing these things that I love doing, the things that I haven't done in years: art and crafts, journaling, traveling, hiking, trekking, camping, nature, all those things I love. I started doing it again, started taking up my hobbies, having that time for me. And I've really plowed and put the work in to change my life. And I didn't just plan, I took action, and I've done research for every area so that I do things to the best of my abilities. And I tell myself each day, even if I do one thing a day, it's something towards changing my life. And I have really made a big difference in my life. I'm so much healthier now. I'm so much fitter. I'm in a much better place emotionally and physically. I still have my fibromyalgia, my chronic fatigue, my vertigo-associated migraines, and IBS. That'll never go away. Those are illnesses I'll have for life. But, so I'm still unable to work, which upsets me because I want to get back to work one day, which I will do. That's another thing that's on my list of to-dos. But at this point in my life, I know that what I need to do more than anything is get me in a good place, in a good, healthy place. And that's what I've been working on for the last year and a half, almost 2 years now. And I've really made a difference. I've lost weight. I'm getting me back. I'm enjoying my hobbies again. My home's coming together. I'm fitter. I'm healthier. I'm feeling better in myself. My confidence is growing again. And now I'm at the point where I can start posting videos again. I'm starting to get the confidence to do that again. I've started writing books. I'm actually in the process of getting one of my books is getting published by Blue Rose Book Publishers. And that's in the process now. I'm hoping to have it in the shops by January, February next year, if all goes well. But that is being published. So keep an eye out for it. It's 360 Days of Manifestation. So keep an eye out for that book because it should hit the shops soon. But I have been writing self-help books. I've got my Wattpad. There is a link in the description box of this post to my Wattpad, and there you'll find tons of self-help books which I've been writing over the last year or so. Teaching others how to create a happier you. That's why my channel, I've changed the name of this channel. It's now So I used to do tarot readings on this channel, but I've changed it now to a happier you, because I want to help others to transform their life and change their life around. I've been there. I know what it's like to hit rock bottom. I really get it. It's not a good place to be, and it's hard. It's blinking hard. It's not a good place to be. And I want to help you. I want to help others to create a life that they absolutely love. I want you to be the best version of yourself, the happiest version of yourself. And that I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate for it. I want to help others. And that's why I've created these videos, why I create this channel, why I've written every book that I've written, and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yes, I'm helping myself. I'm getting myself in a good place. And my journey it's not been easy. There's been some really hard times. But I want to share with you what I have learned. And so I can help you to make a difference in your life too. So I've shared my story with you, not for sympathy, but I've shared it with you because I want to express the reason why I have this channel and why I do what I do. It's because I want to help. I've learned a lot. I've been there. I've done that. I've got the t-shirt. I know what it's like to hit rock bottom. And I want to use all that knowledge that I have learned through educating myself, through doing, through life experience, through living. And I want to put that knowledge that I have learned and put it out there so that I can help others to make a difference. So that is what this channel is going to be all about. I know it's a bit different from what my channel used to be, so I am so sorry to all the subscribers who may have subscribed to me from before, who may still be here from before, who are hoping to see a lot more psychic readings and spiritual content like I used to post. I'll still be doing it. I will still be posting that sort of content on a Sunday when I do the weekly forecasts. But I want this channel to more be towards helping you to make a difference in your life, to really change your life. And I hope you'll stay subscribers and still enjoy the videos that I post, even though they're not all spiritual. But I just feel this is more my calling at this moment in time. I want so much to help others to really create a happier, healthier lifestyle and life. And so that's what I'm going to go with, what my calling is. And my calling is calling me to do this. So I hope you'll still stick around. And to all my new subscribers, I hope you like the content that I will be uploading. And I would like to thank every subscriber, whether you're old, whether you're new. I just thank you all for taking the time to watch my videos, to check out my channel. I really do appreciate it. You're all appreciated. And I hope that you find the content that I'll be uploading to be helpful to you. Please share your stories with me. If you have any questions or if you're going through a tough time, please do not hesitate to reach out, because I'm always happy to listen, to advise, and to help where I can. It's free content that I'm putting out there, so I'll never ask for money. All I ask is that if you find a video helpful, then please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Or if you have ideas that you would like to share, if you do things differently that you think you would like to share, then please do. Open to hearing comments. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to have a general chat and to share with you what I've been through, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and to let you know the new schedule that will be coming about very soon. So I'm hoping to start that new schedule as of Sunday. Fingers crossed. It all depends how it goes this week with me helping my daughter move. It's going to be manic. Anyway, if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time to watch it. Have a fantastic rest of the week.